Hello student, good morning. Today we have discussed about the lesson 4 nervous system. Today we revise the lesson 4 nervous system, but before that we have discussed about the homework those are given in previous online class. First see homework. Hello student, as you know that in previous online class means on 23rd September I have given homework of lesson 3 bones and muscles. Homework was learn one word for the following of lesson 3. I hope all of you learned one word for the following of lesson 3 in proper way, and I hope all of you completed the chapter 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5 also. If you have any problem, then consult to me, and I hope all of you learn proper way in all exercise in proper way, and whatever you left from lesson 1 to 3 you have to write in proper way, and lesson 4 and 5 if your exercise any exercise left, then you know that I will send the PDF file of lesson 4 and 5 again. So all student, you have to write name, class and section after watching the video. So all student, always keep in mind this is a compulsory for you, so all student do it. Lesson 4 nervous system. You know that our nervous system work as a communication network, just like, okay, in this video here I show the some slides, and also we take the video from different sources and watch the video carefully and listen carefully. Okay, so see the video and slides.
The nervous system. What happens when you see a mosquito sitting on your hand? You quickly shake your hand. What happens when you eat an orange? You feel a tangy taste. You breathe automatically. Every single action that you perform is because of the coordination of the nervous system. The nervous system is made up of the brain, spinal cord, and a large network of nerves that are spread throughout the body. Let's understand the functions of the different parts of our nervous system. The human brain is the messaging center of the nervous system. It is protected by the skull. It consists of cerebrum, cerebellum, and the brainstem or medulla. The grey, wrinkly upper part of the brain is the cerebrum. It is divided into 4 areas. Each area controls different parts of the body. The back area controls the vision, while other areas control functions like movement, speech, memory, emotions, and touch. The cerebellum, located below the cerebrum, coordinates voluntary movements like balance, movement, and speech. It controls motor functions and muscular activity. Below the cerebrum and in front of the cerebellum lies a stem-shaped structure called medulla. The brain is connected to the spinal cord through the medulla. It transmits the messages or impulses that the brain and the rest of the body send back and forth. The medulla is in charge of all the automatic functions of the body, like respiration, digestion, and blood circulation. Nerves are cylindrical bundles of nerve fibers that run from the brain to the different parts of the body. Nerve cells are called neurons. They transmit nerve impulses. The brain has more than 10 billion nerve cells. When you see a mosquito sitting on your hand or feel its bite, neurons are stimulated by the sensation and an impulse is generated. This travels the length of the neuron and is transferred to the next neuron with the help of chemicals known as neurotransmitters. This sequence is repeated across thousands of neurons to transmit information to the brain. The brain processes this information and sends a message back, which is transmitted by the neurons to the hand. This message from the brain is your body's response to the mosquito on your hand. You respond by shaking your hand. There are three types of neurons. Sensory neurons are responsible for physical stimuli such as light, sound, and touch. They carry messages from the sense organs to the nervous system about the body's surrounding environment. The brain controls the muscles through the motor nerves. For example, we are able to move because the brain signals the motor nerves to expand or contract the muscles. Spinal nerves perform the functions of both sensory nerves and motor nerves. That is, they carry messages to the brain as well as take orders from the brain to other parts of the body. They are also called as mixed nerves. The nervous system helps different parts of our body communicate and allows the brain to control our body.
Reflex action. What if you open a box and surprisingly a joker jumps out? You will get frightened and step back instantly, right? Have you ever wondered why does this happen? The answer for this is reflex action. In this lesson, we will learn about reflex action. The process of showing involuntary response to any type of stimulus without any information and knowledge of the voluntary centers of the brain is called a reflex action. The voluntary centers of the brain are in no case informed before the action takes place. The voluntary centers of the brain may or may not receive the information after the reflex action is completed. Some of the examples of reflex action are jerking of knee when tapped below the kneecap, blinking of eyes when a bright light suddenly shines in your eyes, pulling your hand away when you touch a hot kettle. Now let us look into the flow of impulses in reflex actions. If we unknowingly touch a hot object, this heat is sensed by a heat receptor in our hand. The receptor starts an impulse in a sensory neuron, which transmits the message to the spinal cord. The impulse is passed to the relay neuron, which is in turn passes to motor neuron. The motor neuron passes the impulse to a muscle in our arm. The muscle of arm is an effector organ, an organ such as a gland or muscle, because it responds to the stimulus. This path followed by an impulse in a reflex action is called reflex arc. Impulses flow only in a single direction in a reflex arc. Now, let us see how the reflex action is different from any other normal action. The spinal cord is the medium by which motor and sensory impressions are conducted to and from the brain. It receives impulses from all parts of the body. In a reflex action, the detection, processing, and the response is handled by the spinal cord and respond before the information reaches the brain. Although the information input also goes on to reach brain. In normal action, the impulses reach the brain. The brain controls the other organ systems of the body, either by activating muscles or by causing secretion of chemicals such as hormones and neurotransmitters.
Reflex action helps you to respond rapidly to a stimulus from the external environment without any conscious control.
Now, you might have understood how you are able to pull back your hand when you touch a hot object, or close your eyes when light rays falls on it.
Now all student take copy and pen. Now write homework of lesson 4 nervous system, and you know that you have seen here videos of nervous system. So Homework is learn, choose the correct answer of lesson 4. Learn, choose the correct answer of lesson 4. And I request you, after watching the video, you have to write name, class and section in comment box after watching the video. Okay, don't ignore this information. As you know that most of the student watch the video, daily watch, they watched, but don't, they do not write name, class and section in comment box. So this is a very bad habit. So all student, after watching the video, you have to write name, class and section in comment box. Okay, thank you for watching this video. God bless you. Thank you.